Hi, I'm Taffy, and it's time for another indie perfume review! Today I'm going to be reviewing a small indie company called Geek Fire Labs, which is on Etsy. I'm also going to do a cheeky little giveaway, so I'll talk about that at the end. Right? Okay, so Geek Fire Labs, yeah, the Etsy shop is on hiatus at the moment, which is a sad thing. You can get some of the stuff through an Australian retailer called Femme Fatale. So hopefully the hiatus isn't permanent, because otherwise this is kind of a redundant review, isn't it? But I wanted to do it anyway because all of these have impressed the shit out of me. And I want Geek Fire to come out of hiatus and start making stuff again, because these are great. Okay, so some time ago I went on Femme Fatale. I ordered a bunch of samples. They took a little while to arrive. Each sample came in its own little plastic baggie, and I'm going to start talking about some of the scents now. Right, first one I've got Black Cat number 9. Black Cat number 9. It's a sleek, mystifying mixture of citrusy black tea, wafting tobacco smoke and spiced buttercream, with top notes of pomegranate, bergamot, and a crack of black pepper. The scent style is coquettish and sexy. Oh, come on, dude. Okay, in the bottle it's sour lemon, a little bit of black tea, the background of fruity sweetness. When you first put it on, there's like an initial blast of bright citrus sweetness. It smells almost exactly like those sour gummy worms, the ones that are like half yellow, half orange, like that. Orange and lemon, very sweet, very sugary, sour lolly. Like that calms down pretty quickly and it mellows into a nice tea with, you know, there's pomegranate there. It's like a nice fruity black tea with fruit. So it's a lovely complex lemony tea, little bit of fruit. It is tempered a little bit by sort of the creamy warmth of the spiced buttercream. I don't get any of the tobacco smoke. Wish I would? I guess I wish I would, but I don't really. Yeah, this has a modest throw. It's basically gone by about 6 hours. So, what do I think? 7 out of 10 maybe. It's kind of a supper of tea and bickies on a cold night. You know, it is kind of complex, if a little bit pedestrian, but if you're a tea lover, you might love this. It's pretty good. 7 out of 10. Nice one. Black Cat number 9. Next one we've got Coffins and Crows. This is the harvest's final bounty of overripe blackberries, topped with bergamot over a base of dark cacao bean, sandalwood, and vanilla. The scent style is dark and delicious. In the bottle, right? Okay. Yeah, it's quite a sharp sandalwood with, yeah, hints of chocolate and a little bit of berry sweetness when you put it on. There's lots of bright bergamot and a very loud, almost florally sandalwood. Honestly, it's surprisingly old-fashioned. As it dries, more of the cacao, chocolatey flavoured stuff comes through. I managed to spill a few drops of this on my blanket, right? As I do, because I'm clumsy. And on fabric, this is almost pure blackberry. There's very little of the blackberry when you put it on your skin, though. So, reasonably average throw, lasts about 6 hours. 7 out of 10, I reckon. It's quietly sophisticated, but not enough of the dark and delicious that I was promised. It's nice, but a little bit meh. 7 out of 10. Coffins and Crows. Yeah. Next up, Off with Her Head. So this, right? Her scent is sandalwood and dark chocolate and dark thoughts. Roses that may have been white in another life. Black tea and blackberry tarts. Trifle not with the Queen of Hearts. The scent style is sexy, commanding, red. In the bottle, right, it's dark, spicy rose. When you put it on, it's very rose forward. Mostly rose. But it's a very sort of sweet, green, like realistic gardeny rose. Like you're wandering around a garden full of roses? Yeah. So it's a natural kind of rose rather than like a powdery, grandma-y sort of a rose. All the other stuff really is just there to round it out. It's a really nice rose. It's basically gone by the 6 hour mark, but this does have a really big throw. It wafts around. It's really nice. So off with her head, 8 out of 10, right? It's like a single square of chocolate enjoyed of an evening under a bower of roses. Like, it's really nice, but it's kind of basically just rose. If you like rose, could be a winner because it's very nice. It really is. Next up is Freak Show. So experience the musk of sawdust and opiates lingering in the air amidst the wafting scent of cotton candy, hazelnut and caramel, all part of the weirdness and wonder of the carnival's big top. The scent style is mysterious, musky, entrancing. In the bottle, this is weird, dude. Okay, hazelnut, yeah, like candy corn, and sweet sort of cloying florals. When you put it on, it's bright narcotic florals right out of the bottle. And yeah, there's that hazelnut and caramel corn. It is kind of weird when you first put it on, gotta be honest. Bit of a sad thing, I'm not getting any sawdust from this, which you might think is weird, but okay, my parents have a small woodworking factory, and it was like, you know, I'd go down and hang out with my dad after everybody had left, and the smell of sawdust and lacquer is like my favorite nostalgic scent. If anyone has a good recommendation for a perfume that smells like sawdust and lacquer, let me know, because I'll be interested. So on the dry down, the flowers come forward, the foodie elements recede a bit. The hazelnut's definitely the first to go. Yeah, this is fun, but mostly floral. Weird florals, but mostly floral. Okay, it's got a pretty wide throw for the first couple of hours, and then it fades to kind of a sweet caramelly floral thing, you know, sort of by hour 4, I guess you'd say. Rating for Freak Show, 7 out of 10. It's like a trip to a 1920s carnival. And by trip, I mean trip. Like, it's sweet, giddy, weird, kind of hallucinogenic. Yeah, Freak Show, 7 out of 10. Pretty good, pretty good. So, next up, we've got Calavera. It's the eve of Dia de los Muertos, and a colourful array of homemade candles, decorated sugar skulls, apples and other treats adorn a carved gravestone under the golden light of a rising harvest moon. The scent of creamy caramel and sugarcane swirls among warm spices of cinnamon, clove, apple and nutmeg. Hay más tiempo que vida. I can't speak Spanish! So the scent style, right? Comforting, warm, spicy. In the bottle, okay, in the bottle it's apples that are ripe to the point of rotting. That sounds bad, but it's almost vinegary. And then there's like some sweetness and spices in there as well. Okay, when you put this on, I was transported immediately back to the Christmas of 2006, when my mummy, for Christmas Day lunch, made a whole side of salmon gravlax. You know, salmon cured in vodka and dill. You may think that's weird. It kind of is. It's not unappealing though. It's spicy and appley with hints of darkness and something that's almost kind of nasty. This has got a very decent throw, and the warm spice lingers for like upwards of 6 hours. So Calavera, I'm gonna give it an 8 out of 10. This is like the perfect scent for like Sombra in her Los Muertos skin, stealing state secrets on, you know, and on a chilly autumn night. It's a weird one, very interesting. Weird, but I keep sort of going back to it and going, yeah, I like this. Weird, but cool. I like it. 8 out of 10. Nice one. Next, Voodoo Queen. Dark cacao mixes with the earthy scent of freshly turned grave dirt and sandalwood incense, creating a bewitching base for the intoxicating scent of magnolia blossoms and a drop of precious white amber, all carried on a hot summer night's breeze. The scent style is earthy, spellbinding, slightly floral. Right, think you know where this is going. In the bottle, yeah, dirt. It's my death note, so dirt. But I'm here to review, so I swallowed my distaste and I put it on. And you know, there's other stuff. Apart from the dirt, there's quite a sharp curl of sandalwood, like straight up front, and a bright white floral, which is the magnolia, I presume. Wet, it kind of starts leaning in that men's body wash sort of a thing, and that dirt note it just reads kale vomit to me. It's my death note, and I think it's gross. Dry, the amber and the cacao swell forward a bit. It's kind of got a warm, wide base with that sort of bright white floral up top. If it wasn't for the dirt, I reckon I would really like this. So, if you don't mind dirt, I can't not recommend this. It's got great throw. It lingers for about 6 hours, and Voodoo Queen, I mean, I feel bad saying this, but it's like 4 out of 10 for me. In saying that, it's the least disgusting perfume with a dirt note in it that I've ever smelled. So this is very much a, it's not you, it's me sort of situation. If you don't hate dirt, you might like this a lot, because if it wasn't for the dirt, I'd like this a lot. I just can't be doing with dirt notes, man. They smell just disgusting to me. Sad thing, but you know, everybody has a death note, man. Next up, Mistress of All Evil. So this is black myrrh, tonka bean, twisted woods, and wilted orange blossoms. Scent style, mysterious and resinous. In the bottle, that is quite a dry orange blossom. Basically just that. When you put it on, the orange blossom is there. It's immediately very bright. But as it dries, that sort of ebbs backwards a bit. The myrrh and the woods come forward, and the tonka sort of rounds everything out and gives it a nice sort of slightly vanilla-y sweetness and warmth. Width, I guess. This has got a moderate throw, mostly gone by about hour 6. So, Mistress of All Evil. Honestly, I really like this. Not 10 out of 10. It's not perfect, but 9 out of 10. I'm considering full sizing this, because it's sweet and yeah, kind of mysterious and interesting. Potential full sizer. 9 out of 10, man. I like it. Last one I have is Mad Tea Party. As you can see, it's been well loved and well dribbled on. You'll feel a lovely sort of looniness set in when you smell steaming cups of red berry tea, trays of lemon cakes and treacle tarts piled high on a festive table. A very merry unbirthday to you. The scent style is sweet, foody, addicting. In the bottle, a light, lemony sweetness. I'm gonna put some on. I love this one. When you put it on, it is lovely sour lemon, sweet berries, and like syrupy cakes, like golden syrup cakes. This has a huge throw, is absolutely delicious, and it's the nicest lemon notes in anything I've ever come across. This is the best smelling lemon perfume that I've smelled. It's so good. I can smell it wafting. Huge throw. Got quite a linear wear. It sort of stays pretty linear, right? It's lemony. It's berry. There's golden syrup in there. I love this. Like, honestly, 10 out of 10. I've already ordered my full size. So, there you go. This is, it's just like, it's a sugared pink picnic on a warm spring afternoon. It's lovely. 10 out of 10. Yes. So, there are my 8 Geek Fire Lab scent reviews there. I didn't mention a giveaway, didn't I? Right. I want to send this entire baggie full of samples to one of you guys. What I would like you to do is follow me, like the video, and comment down below which one of these you reckon is going to be the most up your alley. And then in a week or so, I'm going to pick one of yours and I'm going to send you some little friends. How does that sound? I think that's a good idea. Love to share the love. You want to share the love? One of yours is going to be getting these. Right? So, thanks for hanging out. I've had fun because I like perfumes and I like talking about perfumes. I've been Taffy. You've been watching me. And if you want to subscribe, that'd make me happy. Okay. Is that everything? Right, I'm gonna take off. So, you have a cool day, and I guess I'll catch up with you later. Okay. Love you. Bye. Bye.